That's why I hate these motherfucking phones, B.
Shit, man. So what you doing right now, man? What you got planned for the day, man?
What I got planned for the day, dog? All I'm gonna do is probably get my shit, sit back, go to the sky, you know what I'm saying, kick me some lyrics, and that's just that, bro.
Oh, yeah? You flow?
Do I flow? You don't know? Or capital G-I-Z-S-M-O, a.k.a. Lord of Mercy. Man, I tell these niggas to slurp my Hershey on the strip. Just don't hurt me. I put up this skirt, man.
Shit, man, what's your name, man?
My name is Giz, a.k.a. Funny Flow.
All right. How long you been on the streets, man?
Damn near all my life. I'm 48 years old, brother. 55.
Yeah, man, so you live around here?
Yeah, I'm well known around here.
All right.
You know what I'm saying?
Shit.
Yeah, so what's up, man?
So you got a job, man?
No, my job is panhandling or kicking lyrics. That's it, dog. That's all. That's my job.
I hear you.
You know what I'm saying? I'm 48, man. You know what I mean? I done worked. I done did it. I done did 13 years in the penitentiary. You know what I'm saying? My first bid was in 77. You know what I'm saying? That's 13 years. I did one in 90. I did one in 95. Did one from 90 to 95. They caught a new one while I was in prison. You know what I'm saying? I had to eat food. Food, the more you eat, the better you feel. So you gotta eat your food at every meal, you heard? So you know how I get down. What this nigga, man? This nigga got his song playing shit. Come on, man. What's up with this dude? Come on, man. Shit's crazy. This dude's bugged out. Hey, yo, man. Leave all the voice message and all that. I'm wasting voice shit. Yeah, he's playing games.
Playing games?
Hell yeah, man. Yo, I ain't gonna tell you nothing but probably 2 minutes to go up there and get my shit, but on the strip, who be the G-I-Z? That's me, shine like the motherfucking sun. Look at this damn nigga with this damn camera. How y'all doing? That's me. The brother that will damage you with a flow when I spit it off top of the head. Spit a Glock to your fucking head. I'd rather get a block. Get a girl to give me the top of the head, then I'm rocking your bed, but don't cop blocking instead. No, listen, I'll hit you with the butt of the Glock in your head. Hit you with 50 shots, toss you in a fucking lot till you dead. Trust me, my man. I love my mother. God bless her. She's in the box cause she dead. I hate my pops cause he fled. I don't know him, but he can get hit with that fucking ox till he's red. Let's work to the locks of my head. In case you forgot what I said, just press rewind on the strength, my man. My mind is up in fucking cloud 9. Trust me, I'm looking at Scotty right now. I don't know what shit's going through my body. I want to go to a party right now, but you know what? Listen, I need some Bacardi right now. I want to get drunk as a skunk. Get high as a sky. Go to AA, tell them what you want on the strap. I'm not gonna front. I keep it real, nigga. I'm homeless, and I'ma be that microphoneless. Man, eat my chicken too, it's boneless. That's how hungry I be. Y'all niggas want me? Listen, act like I don't know what time it is. Why this dude is here with this in my face? Cause you know, rock the whole place. Let's get you stuck like paste. Listen, I'm on a fucking mission, yeah. Oh, little mercy. Come down with no blood, cloudy earth. Yeah, give you a hearse with no question. But I mercy, I be bum rushing the microphone, man. Listen. Look like I went fishing all the time at the drop of a dime. 2 nickels made 10 cents. You ever heard a brother like me, homeless represent, 48 years old? Shit, I feel like I'm 22. I used to pack at 22. I probably still do. Look who's in front of you. Listen, fuckers, it's not funny, dude. I'm gonna keep it real, man. What I'm gonna do is show you. I lived in building 422. I used to have a bunch of fucking kids that we was all about 22. They said, Gibbs, why you be on the train panhandling for food? Cause I get a little money too. How you like that? You ain't it funny, dude? Yeah, that's my skill. God gave it to me on the strength. Now watch me pray. Listen, y'all don't know what the fuck I go through. This is real. I'm underground. You see me on top? Nah. I'm right here, y'all. I'm gonna keep it real. Rap star on the strength. Most hated. Underdog. Fuck
what's going on like with black people in America, man? How do you feel like our position is right now? Like
our position is we segregated, my brother. We don't look out for one another, my brother. I'll keep it real, man. When y'all go home and go to sleep, I'm like a cop walking the beat 7 days a week, my man. I see shit you don't see when you go home and go to sleep. I walk on my feet to a soul. Trust me, and I see a lot of shit. But anyway, back to the time of the question. Yo, my man. We don't stick together, B. Spanish people stick together, Africans can stick together, they hate us. You know what I'm saying? Everybody stick together except us, man. We kill one another, we quick to down one another, man. You know, that's just the way it is, man. I mean, that's not life now, you know. Yeah.
Well, what about 10 years from now, man? What do you think it's gonna be like 10 years from now, man?
You know, speaking of last days and all that, let me tell you something. Every day, any day could be your last day, bro. Any day. Life is what you make it, my man. You know what I'm saying? I live it one day at a time, my man. You know what I'm saying? I feel like this, due respect and respect is due. That's what God gave us, man, all together. It's choices. You know what I'm saying? You know, a lot of people, I can ask you, what God gave us equal? You know what I'm saying? You probably gonna say eyes. Nah, my eyes is worse than yours. My eyes is bad. You know, blood? No, we got different blood type. He gave us choices. Choices to make decisions. Right or wrong, listen, respect. That's all we need in this world, is respect. Because you don't like me, or because I don't like you, that don't mean I have to disrespect you. I want for you what I want for myself. Listen, we all need somebody to hold us down, bro. That's what's
That is from the beginning. Oh, sorry. 1 John 2:15. Love not the world. God said love not the world. God said love not the world. So how are you saying that the white man's preaching all over the world, talking about God bless America. God is not blessing America. Do you see what's going on in the earth? Hold that, don't lose it. Give me Isaiah 29 and verse 6. What is God doing on the earth? Only the prophets are going to preach what God does on the earth. But the white man, the devil, is going to make blaspheme. All on the news, he say Mother Nature. Mother Nature. Let's see if that's Mother Nature or is it God with the acts that he does on the earth. Read. Tell them where you at.
Isaiah 29, verse 6. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts. Thou shalt be visited of the Lord of hosts.
He said you shall be visited of the Lord of hosts. You're going to be visited. How you going to be visited? All these nations, Read.
With thunder.
With thunder. You hear the thunder that's coming cracking before it rains? That's God's voice, thundering in a high-pitched Hebrew. Read.
An earthquake.
In earthquakes. I thought Mother Nature creates earthquakes. No, God Almighty creates earthquakes. And he kills with the earthquake. Read.
A great noise.
And great noise. Read.
With storms.
With storms. You see storms going on. Read.
And tempest. And the flame of devouring fire.
With the flames of devouring fire. That's what God is doing with the earthquakes and storms and tornadoes. He's destroying things because God is angry. Hold on, give me Psalms 7:11. And give me Job 5, verse 20. You got to understand what God is really doing. Talking about God is all love. God says, so is his mercy, so is his wrath. Y'all forgot about in Egypt with Moses? You thought that was the first tsunami that hurt what happened to the Chinese, the ones that got Down syndrome? That they got killed by the tsunami? No, the first tsunami was the days of Egypt, and he killed the Egyptians. The children of Israel walked through the Red Sea, and God waited for the Egyptians to come through so he can drown them. That's the God I serve. What God y'all really serving? Y'all don't read this Bible. The white man has a saying. Only thing that he say is true. To keep anything from the black man and the black woman and the Spanish, put it in the book. The #1 book is the Bible. You do not pick up and read it. You got to read the Bible, not listen to what a man got to say. It says every man is known to lie. Read.
Psalm 7, verse 11. God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day. If he turn not, he will whet his sword. He hath bent his... God judgeth the righteous, and God is angry with the wicked every day.
God said he judges the righteous. Who is the righteous? The black and the Spanish. And he judges. God said, chastise your child. He said, the ones I love, I chastise. That's why we on the bottom. Why the blacks and the Spanish are on the bottom? Because we disobeyed God's laws. So he punished us. Just like if you have a child, if they do wrong, you punish them.
Yeah, so what do you represent?
Lost Souls, underground. I represent the lost children of America. The colored people that was once slaves in this country who are now oppressed in the same country that they're no longer slaves in.
Wow.
That's who I represent.
So how did that come to be? Like,
come to be because this is where I was born. This is where I still have to live and fight. This is where they killed Martin Luther King. This is where they killed Malcolm X. This is where we still have a war to fight because they refuse to communicate with us like we people. So we want to fight. That's all.
so where you think this whole thing is going, man? We see the black folks going, man.
Unless we come together as a people, as a nation, unless the people come together under one unity, unless the people come together under one rule, we going down, we going to hell. But if we fight back the state employees of the United States, the so-called government that's sworn to protect us, will not prevail against us. But we will fight, because this is our land. I'm quarter breed Indian, Shoshone. I'm also quarter breed African, and I'm also quarter breed Creole. I have 3 mixed nations in me, and out of all those oppressed nations that was raised in this country, I'm called the colored mix, the mixed nation. So therefore I come to fight for my people.
Yeah, man. So you feel like there's forces working against the righteous fight, man?
It's not just the whites anymore, man. The system is filled with many colors, many hatreds, many prejudices. And they've all come to expound upon us, man, by the opening door of the government. At first it was all white, but now the whole agenda is just against the total poor, period. So it's not just for the black people, but for all people under the oppression and under the thumb of the economical misfortune of a government that we trusted with our lives and safety that is now failing us.
So you feel like we're living in the end time, man? Is this it?
I know these are the last days. In the Bible it says in the book of Jehovah, in the book of King James, Zechariah 14:9, in the last days there shall be a king, and he shall rule over all the earth. And in that day his name is one. My name is one. These are the last days. You don't get no more out of this. You understand what I'm trying to say? All these things, man, under the oppression and the possession of people's freedom of right, their freedom of expression, their freedom to make a living for themselves is supposed to be written in the first United States 1800 Constitution. As one called Lincoln had said, if any man deprives another man of his freedom, he has no right to freedom for himself. Wow. So I don't feel that the so-called totalitarian system has right to the freedom that they are trying to impose upon us that they want for themselves. They're trying to take our freedom so that they can live freely. We be the warriors, we be the lords, we be one. Therefore, we gon' move. I'd rather be dead than be scared. Don't be scared now. I came here to do something, and I'm gonna do it. They won't let me play my buckets. They won't let me play my drums. Then I'm gonna come and say what God sent me to say. I'm gonna come and do what I came to do. You destroyed all of our leaders. Well, you better get ready to destroy one more, because King One with you in the last days.
Yeah, you have it. King One, last days coming to you. Here, we here, isn't it?
Yeah, Lord.
Yeah.
What's a black man's worst fear? The Klan. Where all the jobs at? You a hustler, baby. You don't need a job. Ah! Batman's a real person. Psychiatrist just wants your Medicaid card. Remember that. Two things. One thing, really. If you like vanilla ice cream, it's either two things. You're homo or you like white women. Ah!
Hey man, hey, what you think about what's going on in the world, man?
Well, I think about what's going on in the world. I'm fucked up, so's the world. Who cares? Ah! Woo! Yeah! I come home late at night, my wife is the ceiling. She's a lousy shot. Oh, shit!
Just desserts. Is that good? Keep talking?
Yeah. Man, how do you feel about society?
Society is shit. Because cops are taking over. You can't even, I remember in the old days, you could drink and smoke in the subway. You can't even do that no more. You do that, you get a ticket. You know what I'm saying? The whole society of the world is fucked up. And the President of the United States, Bill Clinton, he was fucked up. He was getting his nuts sucked by a girl and said he wasn't doing it. But he lied to the people and said he wasn't doing it, but he was getting his dick sucked by a girl in the White House. And everybody thought he wasn't doing it, but he lied saying he wasn't doing it, but he was doing it. You get cops and stuff, pull out a beer right now, drink it, you're gonna get a ticket or you get arrested. In the old days, you could have walked down the street with a blunt in your hand, a marijuana, a drinking a beer, and just chilling, and you wouldn't get no damn ticket. But nowadays, you drink a beer or smoke a blunt, you get a ticket. We get arrested.
So, do you feel like you're an outcast, man? Are you an outcast in society? Are you a rebel?
I'm a rebel. You see my belt? I'm the Punisher. You understand? I got 357 Magnum underneath my pillow, underneath my bed, underneath my mattress at home. And when the time comes and I gotta fight the war for the black people, I'll pull up my gun and I'll start shooting. I'll start killing.
Who are you gonna shoot? Are you gonna kill cops? Who are you gonna kill?
I'll kill cops if I have to.
You gonna kill white people?
If I have to.
That's right. So how do you feel about the times we living in, man? You think it's the last days? You think it's the end times?
It is the last days. The world is being taken over.
Who's taking it over?
The white man. The white man, it's okay for, let's just make an example. It's okay for a white girl to get a boob job, get her hair done, but if a black or Spanish girl gets their boobs done or their hair done, it's trouble. And the white man don't like that. He wants the white woman and the white man to be superior to the world. That's what he never will know. Spanish president or black president or African president of the United States, they're always keeping, since the first day of time, it's been a white president. It's never been black or Spanish presidents. Well, you understand?
You ever been in a mental institution?
Yeah, years ago, in the 80s.
Did they kidnap you?
They didn't kidnap, well, they had me handcuffed and they took me in a van to South Beach, Long Island. And that's when I stayed 2 years. And after 2 years, I got out in the 80s, like 82, and I went to PCHS, the Housing Community Service. It's like a housing service. And I've been there ever since. I've been there for like 11, 12 years now. This is my third apartment. I live in 4A St. John Place, 234 St. James Place, and 4th Avenue is where I live now. But I'm moving down that way, around by Brooklyn Hospital. That's where I'm gonna move.
Did they do?
I'm 31.
They do any experiments on you in there?
They gave me drugs. Spiritol, mood stabilizer. I'm on mood stabilizer now. It stabilizes my mood. If I think of fighting, I get stopped. I'm not gonna hit nobody because, but I can drink like end of the month, I can take a beer because it wears off and I start getting unstable because I got bipolar. You know, I can't keep still, I'm all unstable. I had that sickness. I had it for years.
Wow. Did they beat you in the mental institution?
Well, they would lock me in the quiet room sometimes when I act up. And lock me inside, but they never strapped me down. They would lock me in the quiet room and lock the door.
Wow. Did anyone ever get like raped in there or anything like that?
Well,
what's some of the things? Tell me some of the things that goes on in there, man.
In the hospital?
Yeah, in the mental institution.
Well, one black guy punched a Spanish kid in the face because he pissed in the corner. But he wasn't in his right mind, and he got a black eye. So the black guy just punched him in the face and gave him a black eye. I beat him up and threw him in the corner because he pissed in the corner. And this one guy was crazy. He would be fighting, always be fighting, beating people up, fighting himself. They would inject him with a mood stabilizer and throw him in the quiet room.
So you mean they would taser them? Did you ever see anybody? Did you ever see anybody die in there or anything like that?
Yeah.
Oh.
This one girl, she died because they over-medicated her.
Yeah. Who, the nurses?
The nurse over-medicated her and she died.
That's crazy.
Do the women get raped in there by the workers?
Yeah. In the different hospitals.
Which one were you in again? What was the name of it?
South Beach.
Where's that at?
Right. It's in Long Island.
You said they kidnapped you off the street? They took you off the street?
I was homeless. And I freaked out because we store down the street years ago. There was this Arabic guy, he was gay, he liked me, but I'm not into that. I'm into girls. So next thing you know, he put heroin in my coffee. And I freaked out. I had a gun on me, I had weed on me, I had a bunch of different shit on me. I had a bomb on me, I had grenades on me, and the cops took me in. They took me in. And they had me, they were thinking where to put me. Put me in the hospital or put me in prison. Because I had a bunch of no-nos on me, drugs.
What you was gonna do? You was gonna kill him?
I was gonna kill him, I was gonna shoot him.
Who, the gay guy?
Yeah, I was gonna shoot him. For putting heroin in my coffee.
You trying to turn you out?
It freaked me out. I smoked a little weed, drink my beer, but I never did heroin or coke. And next thing you know, I ended up in Long Island College Hospital for 2 years.
Yeah, man, that's a raw deal, man. It's a raw deal.
This is a picture of me when they took me to the hospital.
Hold on. So that's a picture of you when they kidnapped you and took you to the hospital.
Yeah.
Wow.
Brother Nova Feldman.
Nova Feldman. Who do you represent?
Well, what I represent, as you can see, I'm a black man, I'm an African living in America, and what I represent is teaching our people about who they are, and what has happened to them, and how we are in the condition that we are now, whether it's here in America, overseas in Africa. We all, being people of color, black people, we all seem to be oppressed in every realm of the world that we meet other races. So I'm trying to educate through street teaching out here, through our pictures here, you know what I'm saying? Through, you know, providing information for the community, through DVDs, through books, through CDs, like on Black history and culture, because we lack that, and as you know, we lack that inside the so-called dominant white educational system. Right. They barely teach us anything about ourselves. You only hear about Harriet Tubman, Martin Luther King, and that's only during Black History Month. You know what I'm saying?
Why is that?
Well, I think that is because a system that is oppressing you is not going to teach you about things and events from your ancient past that's going to liberate you in the present and into the future. I think they're going to try to hide information from you, and I know they will hide and, you know, put information, tuck it under the pillow, tuck it under the rocks, tuck it wherever they have to so that you won't understand who and what you are. Because you might start liberating yourself. You might start to wake up if you knew the greatness and the different things throughout the whole world that we've accomplished and we contributed to civilization.
Yeah.
You know?
So how do you feel about the condition of the so-called black people right now in America? What do you think our position is right now?
Our position, specifically in the United States of America, we are permanent underclass. What you would call, like in India, they say it's the Dalit, or the untouchable. That's where we at in America right now. They have a special brand of racism, and some people might view this and think that I'm going too far, and they don't think that might not be true, but no other people on this soil, what you call the United States today, have been treated and are treated like we are. For example, real quick, after 9/11, not one Arab was murdered by any police force in the United States, and they said that was their enemy at the time and still an enemy today in 2007, but no Arab has been murdered. But how many people of African descent, black men, black mothers, grandmothers have been murdered by the police force? Forget white supremacist gangs, even though they are white supremacist gangs, but how many have been murdered? Sean Bell, the 93-year-old sister last year in Atlanta.
Yeah.
You get what I'm saying? So, I mean, we got a long way to go, but it's up to us, the oppressor, and other races are not gonna try to liberate us and not gonna try to help us. You know, old wise man taught me, don't have permanent friends. You got permanent self-interest. And I think the biggest problem we have is we trying to befriend everybody, and everybody's betrayed us. So I just think we need to focus on ourselves a little more love, a little more caring between, you know, the people here that are African descent, that are black, you know, throughout the whole world will go a long way into liberating us, into, you know, getting us out of the conditions that we're in.
Yeah.
You know what I'm saying?
Do you think it's do you think they're waking up a little?
I mean, I think, you know, just like, you know, it's cliche, people say like in the Matrix, my man Morpheus, black brother, said, you know, more and more people are waking up every day. You know, it's just a constant battle because the beast, the force, the system that we're fighting, they're vigilant all the time. 24/7, 365, they on post. From the imagery that we see around us, from the media, the music, clothes, what's on the internet, what's being taught in school, what's being taught in the religions that are around us, are trying to condition us to be less than what we are, to be subhuman, to be substandard, and we can't accept that position, because that's not the position that we were put here to play. We are the mothers and fathers of the universe. Cream of the crop. Human race came out of us, and out of our love, we brought everybody up out of barbarism into civilization. And our position that we're playing now is basically we're the barbarians and the other people are the civilized ones. That's the way it seems. It's been flipped, but we're the real mothers and fathers of this planet right now. We're the real ones that started civilization in ancient Egypt, not Mesopotamia. Ancient Africans colonized the whole planet, and through love, through education, they spread our word and spread the knowledge of, you know, how to bathe, how to speak, how to write, how to build throughout the whole planet. That's our legacy that we left. And we're being treated like a stepchild that has nothing, like in the Cinderella story. But you see how they flipped on Cinderella, right?
Yeah.
She was the real queen, the goddess, and her stepsisters were the real barbarians. And that's what we're in right now. That's the analogy we can use.
What is, why is it, do you think it is, why is it the black-white thing? Why is the white man, why does he attack the black man, the black nation? Why is it that tension? Why is that?
Well, I think it's a couple of things. I mean, you gotta understand, race is, I think it's something natural. I mean, race is a social term that we made up, that Europeans made up to benefit themselves, but to be honest, most people roll with each other. You're more comfortable with people that look like you. You're more comfortable with people that think like you. You're more comfortable with people that, you know, move in the same way that you move. So, when it comes to Europeans, they realize that their population is dying, that they come from an icebox called Europe, as Dr. Clark called it, an icebox called Europe, and they realize that they had to branch out in order to survive as a race. Crops only can grow one season in Europe, and if one crop dies, if something happens from some type of flood or some type of fire and destroys their crops, they're done. So, and right at this point in time, they're only 8% of the world population. So what you calling, you had to scramble for Africa in the 1880s. The white man right now is scrambling for his own survival. In the United States, white women are having less than 2 children. And that's not enough to sustain the white race. In Europe, white women are having less than 1.5 children, which is definitely not enough to sustain their race. So their reaction is coming out of survival mode. So that's why they oppress people of color. They're in Africa. They try to take China. They're trying to take what you so-called Middle East, which I call Western Asia, because that's proper terminology, right? So this is the thing. They're trying to position themselves to be powerful and to be able to survive in this whole world, because in 50 years, they're going to be less than 6% of the population, 2050. So they're psychologically saying, if you check Sheikh Anta Diop's Civilization of Barbarism, or even Michael Bradley's from Iceman Inheritance, Chosen People from and his book, Michael Bradley's book, Chosen People from the Caucasus, they break that down explicitly, the psychology of the European race. So, and let me say this, because I know we kind of get caught up on the black-white dynamic a lot in the United States of America. But I want to say this, as my black brothers and sisters, as they pass by, the white man is not the only problem. Every other group look out for themselves, and I think that's natural order.
Right.
You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I would love to live in a utopian society, you know, a panacea, meaning like a paradise. I would love that, but the reality that we're facing is that This is a jungle. The whole world is a jungle, right? And everybody is vying for their own power. You get what I'm saying? Europe is trying to be a lion for itself. America is trying to be a lion for itself. You know what I'm saying? So now Africa got to be a lion for itself. It's to protect its boundaries. Asia is being a lion for itself. Look at China. America shook at China right now. They got a trade deficit that's in the trillions of dollars with that country. You get what I'm saying?
Right.
It's ridiculous. So they're lying for themselves. They looking out. When I say lying, I mean they protecting. You know, they the Shegmet. They're protecting the environment. That's the ancient god of war, Shegmet in Egypt. That's what she's doing. She's the lioness. And these countries and these races, that's what they're doing. So if the white man is exposed and he's destroyed, his civilizations falls, it will. You know, it'll be another race vying to be on top. And they'll come and oppress us and everybody else that they can in order to maintain and gain power. And that's what we cannot forget. We get caught up on these shores right here. We got to look at the whole world, a global. You know, there's globalization, multinational corporations trying to take over. You know what I'm saying? But borderless, they don't give a damn about a country. They care about money. They care about power and control. You know, a brother hit me today. I knew about the very chip. A brother hit me today. The young children, they want to put in the young inner city children, which are black, mainly, they trying to put chips in their hands in order to get health care. It's coming to fruition. All the madness that we've been reading about the last 30 and 40 years is happening. So what are we going to do? You know, I'm saying all of this to say, as a people, as a race, a culture, what are we going to do to maintain ourselves? In order to get past surviving, in order for us to thrive, when are we going to stop looking at each other as different? We look at the brothers from Africa, it's different. The brothers and sisters from the Caribbean, it's different. From South America, it's different. And the whole thing is, the damn thing has been done, the trick has been played on all of us. We the same people. They stole us from the shores. Some of us was here in the Americas, from Columbus. If you read from, he came before Columbus, right? You read the writings of Christopher Columbus himself, African people were sailing in, was here in America. So what are we going to do? We've been here, you understand? They stole hundreds of millions of us, murdered hundreds of millions of us, but what are we going to do? Are we going to come together, or are we going to start keep looking at each other as separate entities, and we're all one? The white race has infighting. The Arab race has infighting. The Asians, the Chinese, the Japanese infight. But when it comes together to racial solidarity and racial survival, they all come together. So when are we going to start doing the same? You get what I'm saying? Yeah. I look at you, you look like a brother that's from Mali. I can't tell. You get what I'm saying? Your ancestors probably came from that land. Even you got rappers talking about, even Kanye on his new album, he's talking about, you know, he feel the Pharisees in his soul. He's saying, yo, I come from Africa, I come from the Pharaoh, because that's who we are. But until we embrace it, it don't mean nothing. We gotta embrace it and we gotta make it count here. You know, Professor James Smalls always teaches us about the 3 basic needs: food, clothing, and shelter. Right. We have to provide those things for our people. No government is going to do that. We are responsible for ourselves. And that's where we fail.
Yeah, and I think about that too, you know, food, clothes, and shelter. I think like with all the black millionaires and billionaires in America, you know, we got enough money to provide at least food, clothes, and shelter for every black person, family in America. Why do you think that the Oprah Winfrey's, you know, the 50 Cents, you know, the actors, the entertainers, why haven't they pooled together their money to save their race? What's your take on that?
Let me tell you this. That question has been posed to me so many times. And the reality is, you gotta understand, just because you get money, you got a check for $1 million, you signed the deal, you got $1 million, you got a show, they gave you $50 million up front, whatever, that doesn't mean that you're socially conscious. Number 2, they're individuals like me and you. Number 3, you gotta understand that in the United States of America, the 40 million plus Africans that are living on this shore spend almost $1 trillion a year. That's not what you hold in assets. That's not the housing. That's not our businesses put together, what you spend. So individually, if we come, not individually, but collectively, if we come up with a plan of action, we can win and survive even without, you know, we can all contribute equal amounts. Yeah. You know what I'm saying? Whether it's like we go into one fund every month for $5, $10, 40 million people, 50, 60 million people putting that type of money every month. I mean, eventually it piles up. Yeah. And I think each and every individual despite whatever the economic condition in America can get $5.
Yeah, $5.
The spare can get $10. So we got to stop looking towards people that got money as our leaders and look at the people that's in our neighborhood and that's in our communities on a local, you know what I'm saying, level that's actually leading.
Right.
And roll with them as opposed to looking at Jay-Z. You know, I love the brother, but he's not my leader.
Right.
He's an entertainer. I love his music. He's not a leader. Just because he's a CEO, he's not a leader for us. He's in a white corporate world.
Right.
He's doing a job, which I respect, okay? But we have to be responsible. It's each one teach one.
Right.
It's each one bring up a child. Each one learn a child. You know what I'm saying? It's up to us, the individuals, to come together as a collective. You know what I'm saying? Despite whether we got $1 million or we got $1,000. It's our responsibility. So I think sometimes they get an unfair deal, and some of us, because we see them. The only thing I would like for our entertainers, especially when they get the spotlight, to say more positive things. You know, I wish more of the bigger stars came out, actors, rappers, musicians, R&B singers, came out and said more about the Gen 6. You know, or about different conditions that exist in our community. You know, I think that's what I would charge them with. Them being financially responsible for me, they're not responsible. I'm responsible for myself.
Right.
You a grown man.
That's right.
She's a grown woman. We're responsible for ourselves.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? In the larger picture, our black family is responsible for ourselves too. But I don't think they're more responsible than anybody else. You know, you see a kid with his pants halfway down, you gotta say something. You see kids doing something out of line, you gotta say something. You see a mother I see so many black mothers out of line. I gotta say something, because that's my baby.
Right.
I love that baby. That baby gonna grow up and protect us when we old men and old women.
Right.
They're gonna be the bearers of the torch then. So we have to say something. If that child is mentally injured or destroyed at a young age, he's not gonna be a benefit to our race. She's not gonna be a benefit to our race if she's dealing with having been molested. So we have to protect our children. You know, and I think that comes up with each of us, you get what I'm saying? And it starts in the home. You know, it's not a difficult answer. Start with yourself and start in your house. You got babies, you got children. If you have influence over children, you teach, you're a community person, you know, you can do so much, but we think that you gotta have millions to do more. It takes millions to do more. Right. And I'm talking about millions of people. Take the hands, not the money.
Right.
You got people that have millions, like you said, that don't do nothing with it. For themselves, it's all good. But the millions gotta take care of themselves. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
Anything else?
Do you feel like, you know, people say, you know, we living in the last days, this is the end.
You mean like the biblical stuff?
Yeah,
Let me tell you,
yeah.
I got the religion and it's called realism. I'm dealing with reality.
Realism, right.
Hell is in your mind. If you feel it's the last days, it's something psychological that you created. That's something that's inside of you based on what's going on. I mean, there's nothing different that was going on today that wasn't going on 1,000, 2,000, 3,000, 4,000 years ago. You know what I'm saying? The human spirit is infinite. We have the ability to transcend all of this. You know what I'm saying? If it's the last days, if that's what people believe, then it's our responsibility to make it a new day. It's our responsibility to change that. That's us. It's up to us to do that. You know what I'm saying? People put out all this fear in order to control people's minds. It's easy to control, you know what I'm saying, a deer that's standing at the headlights. They're scared. Oh my God, the car's coming to kill me. And they don't move. You know what I'm saying? But once we remove that fear, then you can be able to move. And I think people saying the last days, revelations, and from many various different perspectives, or maybe they don't know it, but a lot of them are using that because they know people that are oppressed are in a condition where we've been in the last days for the last 500 years to us. Right. We've been on a cross for 500 years. They talk about Jesus for 3 days, or some so-called white imposter Jewish people from Eastern Europe being in a predicament for 3 or 4 years when we've been in it for 500 years. So, you know, if it wasn't for certain situations that happened, we would still be in those conditions. But because we reacted and took action, we changed that. You know what I'm saying? So it's up to us. It's up to each and every one of us. It's up to us as a collective to change us being in the last days. We can make it the first day.
So the next, what's your foresight, your prophetic vision for black people in say the future, the near future?
Well, I'm gonna say this. I'm not a prophet. I'm just a realist. That's a messenger of things that have happened. I don't know what's gonna happen. You know, like I said, the power's in our hands. We had the power to make the future that we want. We can mold the present so we can have what we want later. If you want a nice crop, you know what I'm saying? Them years before, you gotta, till that soil, get the fertilizer and the nitrogen and the manure in the soil and make the soil good. Then you gotta plant your seeds. Then you just don't leave your seeds. You gotta water your seeds, right? Then you gotta prune them and take care of them and grow them up. So I'm saying if we're gonna have any type of positive future, we have to do that. We gotta be the farmers. We gotta be the men and women tilling the land, making sure that our future is taken care of. Our children, our nation, whether it's physical, land nation, or people nation, is taken care of. And that's what too many of us fail. That's the power is in our hands. Our future is ours. And Sankofa, ancient Akan word, ancient actually Ashanti word means to go back and fetch it. We cannot know where we're going until we know our past thoroughly, so we don't repeat the same mistakes. Black people are the only people that have to do the same thing every 20 years. Every generation got to fight and secure the same rights that the generation before secured. And that's ridiculous. So we're not learning from history. So that's what we need to do. And we can secure whatever future we want. Our future is, our opportunities are endless. You get what I'm saying? We can continue to be mental slaves, be vagrants, be calling each other nigger on TV, degrading our women. We can continue, we can choose to continue to do that. We can. We can make that choice, but then we can also make the choice to return to our greatness. You get what I'm saying? And recreate ancient Nubia, recreate ancient Egypt, recreate the great Monopotapan Empire in Southeast Africa. We can choose to create our greatness, recreate it in a modern image. So it's up to us. That's the vision I see. If we come together and say this is what we want and this is what we need, education, housing, we need to get jobs for our brothers and sisters, keep them out of jail. You know what I'm saying? We need to branch out and help our brothers and sisters throughout the whole world, then we can do it. If we choose the other route where we're going now, wearing our pants to halfway down off our ass, which is homosexual, you know what I'm saying? Disrespecting our sisters, disrespecting ourselves, we continue to do that. And we're gonna reap what we sow. We're getting what we're putting out. That's what we're getting right now. The negativity, the cussing, the total utter disrespect for human life. We take a black human life like it's nothing.
Right.
So instead of us rising up and becoming great black men and women, we're becoming just like our oppressors against each other. We emulating what whites do to people of African descent. We need to stop doing that in this tracks and take control of our future. We can take control of ourselves as a collective, then we can control our future.
Being that, one more, being that every time brothers try to rise up and do that, take control of our future, then the white interest comes in to play to try to stop them. Do you believe that a race war is necessary for that to take place?
A race war is not necessarily necessary. It might be inevitable. Because one thing we got to understand is that a lot of people talk about reparations, which I believe in. A lot of people talk about the United States apologizing, which I don't give a damn about, them apologizing. But what we gonna have to do, see what happened is when slavery ended in the United States in 1865, if the European, the white man, whatever you want, the Caucasian, wanted to make retributions, it should have been done then. Right. It's been gone, racism has gone too far. Too much of our blood is in this soil. Too much of our blood is in the Atlantic Ocean out there. Too much. Too much. So there has not been no retribution economically. There's not been no retribution on a spiritual level. There's not been no retribution on a physical level. So it is what it is. America inevitably might get into a race war, black, white, and so on and so forth, because of America's ineptitude to deal with itself, truthfully. You know what I'm saying? And if that's what it's going to take, that's what it's going to take. And I'm not saying that I'm a proponent of that. You have to just look at the sign of the times. Jenna 6, police killing black men, women, and children every day. Every few months we get a big case. Yeah. Wherever it is in the States. As long as those things happen, it's agitation. It's what so much our people are going to take. That's right. You know what I'm saying? And I'm not telling white America to be scared. White America, they got all the guns, they got all the money. They created the situation. Right. You know what I'm saying? They got plans to put us in concentration camps, I suspect, if we get out of hand, but our people can only take so much. We got beautiful black babies to protect. Right. We got beautiful black sisters to protect. You know what I'm saying? These are the things that we're gonna have to do. And if it takes war, I mean, that's the way of the world.
What about this? Look at that. Oh, yeah. No strong message. Picture is a strong message. Both of them will put up there. It's an excellent movie, brother. How much is these things?
As a child, I always thought being a grown man was fun. Holding the heat, blowing the light under the sun. As the world turned, we all strive for one life to live. Hungry people in train cars with no money to give. Problems are rough, government too damn tough. Calling my bluff, death penalty, ain't that enough? You tell me, should I cop back a 9, take what's mine, be on the run for a sorry crime? It don't get loose. Old man sells his soul for a bottle of juice. Sisters committing sins, being prostitutes. Youth pushing drugs on the streets. That shit ain't cute. It's a shame to see new breeds born with AIDS. Generation being slaved by diseases, man-made. We been spoon-fed. Unpleasant thoughts of fatal darkness. Nighttime thugs, Philly sparkers. The real he holds is pushing the cracks over the shoulders. Don't fake moves as I walk the earth. Footprints of smokers left behind. Trademarks from an infrared. A trail of bullet shells. Fingerprints from a black Tech 9. Losing my mind. Psychopathic, pornographic, suicidal. Allah's the idol. Taking the title. You been all praise. We born by the evil that we all do. My third eye.
Hey boy, you know what, baby? Don't, you know what I'm saying? Like, I just got beat, man. And my nigga sent me there. Nigga beat me, man. Yeah, man. I don't got two of them Jones, I only got one. You know what I'm saying? Usually I get two. This is, you know.
How long you been on the streets, bro?
15 years, Daddy. I'm a vet. I'm a veteran. Two-war veteran. Canadian Desert Storm, right?
Oh, you a veteran?
That's right, airborne. 82nd Airborne, right? Yo, check it. Like that's my disguise, right? You should have caught me up on the plaza panhandling, nigga, right? I'm all up in the car like this. And they hit me. Yeah, get away, get away. They hit me, right? Yeah. Yo, Daddy, I've been on the street for 15 years, right? I'm a survivor, Daddy. You heard?
No doubt.
Look here, man. I got all the girls. I ain't fucking nobody but one.
Let's get in the light.
Yo, I gotta get my shit. I want you to get everything.
All right.
I got my jammy. I want you to get it all. See what I do.
This is raw shit, man.
This nigga beat me, man. The nigga beat me, man. I'm supposed to get two of those, nigga. Two of those, right? Two of them.
So, yo, what you feel about the conditions going on in the world, man?
Well,
like,
you know what it is, Pa? check it out, man. I'm a veteran, man. 2 wars, right? Grenada, Desert Storm, right, Daddy? I've been in the service for 12 years, Daddy. Look at me, Daddy. I'm homeless. I'm homeless, Daddy. Picture me serving my country, Daddy.
You served your country?
Served my country for 12 years, man. Been in 2 wars. And look at me, Daddy. Is something wrong with that picture?
They didn't give you nothing, man? No, nothing?
Listen, Daddy. The black man, right? The black man, right? The black man, right? Has to fucking work hard for his, right? Come on, man. Get it back, get it. We'll go.
Go real footage.
We'll go on it. Hey, boy. Fuck around. Daddy. Now I'm straight. Now. Yo.
Yo.
Yeah. You know what?
The military fucked you up, huh?
Yeah, man. Korea, right? 2nd D infantry, right?
U.S. Army.
Yeah. 11B infantry. Infantry soldier. You know what that is?
Weaponry?
Infantry soldier is?
What is it?
A grunt. Right? First to go. On the front line, Daddy. Yo, Daddy, when Desert Storm kicked off, right? Yo, when Desert Storm kicked off, 92?
Yeah.
Daddy, I was already behind enemy lines. I was killing motherfucking Arabs, right? 6 months prior to that, right? These motherfuckers couldn't fight. We were just bumping them on, right? Come on, let me show you something. Yo, Daddy, this is the real deal. Now check it out. Like I said, I got control of everything right now. Come on. Let me show you. Check it out. Now, let me show you what I do. I make about $600 to $1,000 a day. My girl makes about $200, right? I got about 15 girls on the street. You gonna see some real funky action, right? Yo, check it out. I know you don't do crack, right? But everybody that hangs out there, from executives from Manhattan, they come over here, right? The Arabs, all the motherfucking people around here, everybody smokes, right? And what they do is, they try to hide that shit, right? But see, what it is, I do my shit in the open. You know what I'm saying? I do my shit in the open.
How long you been on it, man?
Since 88.
Wow. And you did 2 tours in the military?
Yeah, 88, since 88. I never did drugs, right? Until I came home, right? Once I came home, this girl introduced it to me, right? When she introduced it to me, brother, listen, the first time I tried it, first time I...
You originally from New York?
I'm from Long Island now. I'm from Long Island, West Islip. Right? Check this out. Wow. I got a degree in automotive technology. I got a 4-year degree, right? Check this out. Port Jervis, upstate New York, right? You know where that is?
No.
Up by the mountains, Bear Mountain, West Point.
Okay.
Yo, Daddy, 2 Ping Pack Huguenot, New York. On the corner there, I own that house. 4 acres, 4-car garage, bro. $161,000, right? I paid $1,000, right? Yo, check this out, right? We get ready to go to the roof, right? The girls are on the roof, right? Listen, when we get up there, right? This is what I'm gonna do, right? Watch this. I'm gonna give them a pull, right? Right? As soon as I give them a pull, we're gonna walk, right? We're gonna see what's up. And listen, anything, they gonna wanna get with you too. Guaranteed. Huh? This ain't good.
Nah, man, you know I'm just a cameraman, man.
Okay. Then you're gonna want. Right?
Just wanna ask questions, bro.
Okay,
Let me ask you this. Society, man. How you feel about society, man? The black man, black family position in society in these days and times, man. How do you feel? How you feel about it?
Okay, yeah. Black man, we as a black man, we always gotta work hard. There's no like, okay, we do get some things. The beautiful thing is, bro, we always have to work harder than the white man, right? Because you know what? That's just how it is right now. But you know what I learned? Bob, what I learned is they can't beat us. They can't beat us with strong people. We're strong. We're too strong for them, right? So you know what they do?
What they do?
They decide, so we can't beat them. Well, we can't beat them, so we give them a piece of the pie. That's what they do.
So you think we got a piece of the pie?
Yo, yeah, we got a piece of pie. You know what we got? At the whole pot, 360 degrees. You know what we got?
Yeah.
A quarter. You know why I say that?
Wow.
Because the black man can adapt to anything. The black man can adapt to cold, hot, whatever situation is. And you know what? You know what you're strong? Our women. Our women are the most dominant. Come on, sir. A dominant creature. They put up with the black man, right? And then on top of that, then they got to deal with society, because half the black men are locked up in jail, right? They're locked up in jail, right? Check this out. And then they got to take care of the kids. They got to feed, take care of them. So they got 3, 4 jobs to do. Now check this out. And then when the guys come out of jail, what they do? Go back to what they do. Come on, son. $50, right? I gave my girl $100, right? Check it out. I couldn't cash it because I had no ID, right? So I go to the bodega, right? Yo, take 100. Give me the rest in cash. That's what he did.
So damn, this is how you hustle, right?
Man,
to get what you want.
Man, I hustle, unload trucks. I do what I gotta do to survive.
Why not get a regular job? Some people would say, why not get that? Why not
do
do
what
that?
it is? I can. But if I'm getting high, man, if I'm getting high, Bob, I can't hold it down. You know what I'm saying? I can't do the regular job and get high. Some people can get high and do it. I can't. I'm one that can't. You know what I'm saying?
Yeah. Yo, do you think it's a conspiracy, man, that they put the crack in the ghetto, man, to fuck us up, man, to fuck up black people, man?
You know what? That was the deal. They wanted to get us fucked up. But what happened was the motherfucker got so big it spread it in the white neighborhoods too. So it hit us first. Now the whites are hitting it too. So now it's a conspiracy with everybody. And the fucked up thing about it, when the whites get on it, they don't know what to do. They come over to the black neighborhoods over here, and this is what happens. They want to get some more shit. There's some niggas bring, you know, and they beat them. You know what I'm saying? They might do, because we have to work hard for our shit, man. These motherfuckers got money. They got fucking houses, cars, all this shit, man. And then they come over here and deal with all black women. You know what I'm saying?
Right.
And I always tell my girl, man, right? Straight like this, man. If you gonna fuck with these motherfuckers, right? You make sure they motherfucker pay you. Pay you straight like that. Up front, everything, daddy. You know what I'm saying? Cause yo, when I do my shit up in here, I get mine. I don't give a fuck. These motherfuckers got the sweat boxes in here. They paying these motherfuckers less than minimum wage. Yo, daddy, I be getting mine. Motherfuckers, Arabs, they know me. Fucking the Italians know me. The Spanish know me. And the deal is, man, if you don't step up for yourself, even if you ain't doing drugs, whatever you do, as a man, you're supposed to step up for yourself, man. I don't give a fuck if it's custodian or whatever it is, man. Step up for yourself, man. Because you know what? These motherfuckers will shit on you. They will fucking shit on you and not give a fuck about you and shit. That's why I'm the way I am. But the good thing about me, man, I'm honest. You do me right, I do you right. Once you treat me, what's up, daddy? Straight. You know what I'm saying? You do me wrong, it's over. I'm not gonna try to come back at you or hurt you. I'm out of there. Even with my girl, she everybody knows that shit. That's why I do what I do, man. And the fucked up thing about it, man, I'm happy, man. I get high, I enjoy it. I don't. My record is 202. Possession, straight possession. There's no robberies, there's no assaults, there's no fucking rapes, or possession. Every time they bust me, it's because of a fucking step. That's it on my whole record since 1993. And the fucked up thing about it, every time you try to slide something on me, because they roll up on you, they try to slide something on you, right? The judge throw it out because they know my shit, man. I don't fuck with these people, man. I want something, they hit me, they give me money. Everybody gives me, even the people in the project give me money, man. Man, I tell you what, this shit is hard out here, man. Yo, I look young, right?
How do you?
I'm 45, man. 45. And when my shit is green up, clean up, I look good, man. I can pretty much get any motherfucker around here, man. Yo! You know what I'm saying?
How long you been in this area?
Queensbridge took about 15 years of my life. 15 years. I gave Queensbridge 15 years. You know what I'm saying? Yo! You know what I'm saying?
Yeah.
And living on the streets, living in doorways, living on rooftops, eating out of garbage cans. People feed me. I do what I gotta do, man. And that's what's up, man.
Yo, so how do you feel like, do you feel like this is the end of the world, man, with all the shit that's going on? You see things going on, you know, 911, Katrina,
you know what I'm saying? Like September 11th, right? Now, you know, when they, all that shit, man, yo, let me tell you something, man. Seriously, things are getting tight. If you ain't in, you better get in. Because if you ain't in, what it is gonna be rich and poor. Check out Long Island City. What they doing, you see all the construction going on here, bro? They building condos, motherfucking apartments, fucking $2,500, $3,000. They changing this whole fucking Long Island City. It used to be industrial, now this motherfucker's turned into a motherfucking residential. And you see the apartments over there, they're beautiful, they're fucking gorgeous, man. But you know what, you know what, I can't afford that.
Me either.
You know what I'm saying? And what it is, they trying to change this motherfucker into all motherfucker, basically all whiteys, because that's who's making that motherfucking money. You gotta be making $150,000 to $200,000 to afford these motherfucking rents.
So they pricing the people, the black people, the poor people out of the cities.
And the thing is, right, you got the Queensbridge projects right over here, right?
Yeah.
They trying to straighten that shit out.
Yeah,
you know
they
what I'm
gonna
saying?
get that, yeah.
They trying to make that shit higher. They trying to make it where it's hard for the blacks. They trying to push us out, but they can't do it. They can't do it. It's too many. Yo, it's too many of us, man.
Do you think that the black people in America are gonna eventually rebel against the system, against the police, against white supremacy?
I'll say this, bro. Since Jackie Robinson up to now, right? What I seen as a black man, they realize that they can never beat us. They can never beat us. So instead of trying to fight us, they fucking give us so much to make us fucking happy. But the thing is, not only the blacks, the Latinos are growing. We all are growing as a fucking, as a whole. All the minorities and the Caucasians, right? You know, they're not having that many kids. I'm telling you, I bet you, by 2025, Bob, I guarantee you, Bob. And I guarantee you, we're gonna have a black president before then.
You think so?
Hell yeah.
Who's it gonna be? Obama? You think Obama?
You know what? And he's a good man, and they know that. Look at John. Look at Powell. Powell left Bush. He was Bush's top man. He left Bush. You know why? Because he knew that we didn't belong over in Iraq, man. He didn't want no part of that shit. But you know what? Bush took us in that motherfucker war for no fucking reason.
Yo, check it out. You said you was in the military. Where were you at?
I was in Grenada. I was in motherfucking Korea, 2nd D Infantry. I was in motherfucking Japan. I was in Germany. I was in Philippines. I was in Tokyo, stateside. I was in Georgia, Savannah, Georgia. I was in Hunter Army Airfield. I was in Fort Drum. Every time I turned around, I came up on levee because I was an infantry soldier. Every time I was single. No, every time I turned around, I was doing something for this country.
Did you kill?
Honestly, I'm gonna be straight with you. When I went to Grenada, right, they had the Black Hawks. Everything was basically taken care of. When we got there, even when I was in Saudi, these motherfuckers were surrendering. I fired my weapon and shit, you know what I'm saying? But I might have hit somebody. Honestly, I didn't actually go to somebody, kill somebody like that, right? No, I didn't do that. But I fired my shit. But these motherfuckers didn't want to fight, Bob. They didn't want to do nothing, man.
Who didn't want to fight?
The fucking Arabs, man. They didn't want to do shit. They wanted to motherfucking surrender. They wanted. Most of them was starving, man. Half of them was starving, daddy. I felt bad for them, man. You know what I'm saying? We was over there popping them like nothing, man.
Damn. So was white boys over there killing them and raping them? Did you witness any of that?
Americans. What's up, daddy? The Americans, let me tell you something. We got more shit, man. You better be glad you over here. We got technology, man. Them motherfucking F-16s, them F-4. Yo, daddy, them Tomahawks. Yo, check this out, man. I was on the motherfucking, the Navy ship. Right. These motherfuckers, the ship was following us, right? Yo, daddy, I didn't even know they had submarines underneath the motherfucking water, right? This shit was following us, right? Daddy, 2 minutes later, the motherfucking submarines came up out of the water, shot 2 fucking Tomahawks.
2 of their ships?
From us. We shot it from our ships, man, from the submarines. Took the fucking ship out of the fucking water. Like, yo, daddy, the whole motherfucking ocean rumbled. That motherfucking submarine is bigger than this goddamn building. Yo, daddy, they came out of the water. I didn't know. That motherfucking surface like that. Oh, shit.
Yo, do we stand a chance out here against these motherfuckers?
Daddy,
if it was to come down to it?
Daddy, you know what? I'm gonna tell you something, man. Yo, daddy. We got some shit, man. These motherfuckers can see through buildings now.
No, I'm saying, us as a black people, if we was to go against the white...
Right now, it's the revolution. If we was to rebel against this motherfucker...
Do we have...
I'm gonna tell you something, man.
Can we survive? Can we win?
You know what, daddy? Honestly, I think we could, man, because we strong people, man. We strong, man. You know, look, man, look how, from slavery, we strong people, man. We fucking... And not only us, you got the Latinos with us, man. They got to deal with us, man. They got to deal with us, and that's why I love them, man. I love them, man.
So you think they got special prisons and secret camps?
Daddy, upstate right now, you know what? They got fucking prisons underground. They're building them not on top anymore. They're building them underground. And check this out. You know what they do? When your ass go up there, they give you a card. Give you a card for your food. You stick it in the thing. They put you in the motherfucking elevator, kick you in there, and they send you down. And that's it. It ain't no corrections, there ain't no fucking guards, there ain't no nothing. The strong will survive.
They just put you in there?
That's it. And the strong survives, daddy.
Damn.
That's it, baby. And that's what's up, man.
How you know about this?
Because daddy, I was upstate, baby. I was upstate. And you know what? See, the federal government ain't paying for, and the state ain't paying for no more fucking correctional facilities. People like, when you fuck up, ain't no more parole, ain't no more of that shit. You get 25, you gonna do 25, daddy. You gonna do straight up 25. And that's the way it is, man. These motherfuckers ain't playing, man. Yo, and I'm gonna tell you something, and the brothers better fucking realize that's why I'm too much of a coward, man. I'm not gonna go rob no bank. I'm not gonna go breaking no car. I'm not gonna do no shit like that. It's gonna put me in jail, man. I can't afford it, man. I like my freedom, you know what I'm saying?
That's the man keeper,
yeah. There she is, daddy. She's on the pole. I got you. I'm bringing it over. That's my house right there, my man. Check it. I'm doing an interview, baby. I'll be there. I got you. I'm gonna bring it over in a minute. That's my house. $50 on that. On the bicycle right there. But check it, man. Like, I wanted you to see the grind. This like on a weekend.
I'm gonna come back.
Saturday. I'll tell you, daddy.
All right. I'm gonna come back with a flashlight.
The girls. Now, how when the girls come down here, they're telling me, I sit right there. They come down here. They hit me off. They do my thing.
So you were like a pimp on the side?
No,
on the side?
no, I'm not a pimp.
Okay.
I like to call it, I like to be like, yo.
You're a hustler.
I'm a hustler, and I like to be like, I said, positive manipulation. You know what I'm saying? I'm not going to hold myself a pimp. But you know what? When you come down there, you got to pay. You got to pay, and you got to be correct. You know what I'm saying? All right, daddy. You know what I'm saying? You got to do the right thing. And you go down there, ain't nothing popping, ain't nothing happening. You know what I'm saying? Ain't nothing fighting. And I just do my thing, baby. And that's what's up, man. But look at here, the fucking raw shit. This motherfucker, we motherfucking get down here. This is what we do. This is motherfucking down, dirty, greasy, motherfucking grimy, scumbag motherfuckers come down here sucking dick, fucking big bitches in the ass with no fucking condom, as long as they got a motherfucking crack stem and a piece of fucking crack. This is what we motherfucking do. Get a bitch down here, open that ass and shut the fuck up. Get against the wall. Oh, shut the fuck up. You hear me? This shit is dead back. Fucking raw, baby. I'm coming back. I'm gonna see you on Saturday, Diddy.
I tell you, man, it's the world has changed so much, you know, and that's why, you know, we need unity, especially amongst all people. You know, it's gotten to a point where, you know, you don't know what's going to happen next. You know, you're between World Trade Center and all the things going on. You know, history is actually repeating itself, if you ask me.
When you say that, can you elaborate on that?
Sure. You know, it goes back from when Moses had to get all the animals together. And you know, it goes back from when God punished. You know, you had a choice to be on one side or the other. You know, either you come to the Lord or you remain in damnation. Right. And as you know, some people believe and some don't. But I believe on Calvary that Jesus died for our sins. And you have the good, the ugly, and the bad. But some people are really so nice, and some people are just, unfortunately to say, but the devil is a busy guy, and there's demons out here. And the devil can come in anyone, any form, fashion, white, black, fat, skinny, ugly, you name it. But you have to know when you see him around you,
So how you feel about the condition of the black folks, in America? Like, what do you think, what's your thoughts on that?
Well, I'll tell you, we have a lot of work to do, it's just not enough unity, as a people, as black people, as you know, I come through the trains and I ask for help. And, it's unfortunate to say, but I'm receptive toward, white people receive me a little faster than my own people.
Really?
Oh yeah, that's why I'm not with that black and that white stuff.
Right.
We got a long way to go, but we're getting there, and it's gonna take time, but we got a lot of work to do.
Do you feel like these are the last days? Like this is the end time? Like spoken in the Bible, like.
Oh, definitely. You better believe these are the last days. There's so many signs out there, and that's why I say if you don't have Jesus Christ in your life, you're in a world of trouble, man. Yeah. It's really simple. I've been blessed, When I come through the trains, there's a lot of people look at me like I'm no one. But I've been sponsored by the New York Knicks. I deal with New York Knicks directors. I have kids playing at halftime in Madison Square Garden. So like what I always say, some people see you and some don't. Yeah, but it's still a good world. And that's why you have to have Christ in your life,
Right.
Yeah, because it's going to be devastation. You can just, anybody that knows, you can see, it's just a matter of time. 911, that was just one example of what's to come, But that's why I say, we all are blessed, and you have to know what God wants you to do in this world. I used to wonder, what am I going to do? But now, I worry about what God wants me to do.
Right.
Coaching basketball is something that I know He has given me to do, to help other people, to help the youths of today. And I give them a choice. I let them know, you have a choice to go to 4 years of college, or you can be a gangster. It's your choice. Yeah. And I remind them, everybody's not going to be like 50 Cent and survive 9 bullets.
Wayne Szymanczyk, my brother works for Dick Cheney. His name is Carl Anthony Szymanczyk, head of National Defense.
So what's your sign say? You see what it says?
Well, you know what it says?
Hold on. Let me get it. So what happened to you, man? I mean...
Don't matter what happened to me. I was rich, got broke, got rich, got broke again.
Yeah.
I'll get off these streets quicker than you can think.
So you're originally from New York? Where you from?
No, I'm from Jersey.
New Jersey?
Yeah.
Damn, so what you think about America, man? Is America falling?
Oh, hell yeah. Come on, man. Let me tell you what, man. America destroyed itself. Free Trade Act. All they hear is one policy made, and then it's broken by another administration. All kinds of bullshit, man. There's going to be like a war like you wouldn't believe. Like, you get the bully of the block, because America's the bully of the block. What happened to the bully of the block?
At least he honest, you get money for cash. At least he ain't
15 little guys beat the shit out of the bully of the block. Happens every time.
So what you think about the New World Order? Ever heard of that, New World Order?
Fuck that shit, man. You know what? All I did was put more people out in the aspect of fuck the government, and everybody's gonna own a gun anyway.
Yeah, everybody's gonna have a gun anyway, so it's gonna be riots in the street pretty soon, huh?
Oh yeah, that's definitely.
Yeah?
Definitely. I see this country's gonna head for the French Revolution.
French Revolution.
Yeah, just like it was back then, man. Because see, right? First it was the rich, the middle, and the poor class. Now it's like they're trying to eliminate the middle class, and then it's just rich and poor. And when a lot of the rich start losing, that's when they're going to turn sides.
Yeah,
just like they did in the French Revolution.
So you think that time is upon us right now?
Oh, of course, real close.
Real close?
Hopefully it's not within my lifetime, but I see it's very possible and probable.
Possible. So you feel like we're living in the last days, man?
We're close, yeah, because of global warming and all the bullshit that goes on. Yeah, we're close.
What you think about the election, man? Who you got, man?
I don't get into politics like that, man.
You don't get into that?
Nah, because it don't matter. They're all thieves. They all rob everybody, man. Hey, you don't think so? Come on, man. Old Skull and Bones, buddy. They're all the same.
Is that Skull and Bones?
Yeah, Skull and Bones. That fucking fraternities, certain fraternities have been running the United States along with the Masons ever since the beginning.
Skull and Bones, huh?
Yeah, that's what it is.
So are you tired? Are you tired, man, of paying for food, clothes, and shelter, man? You think you should be paying for that, man? The basic necessities of life, you think you should be paying for that?
Well, I pay for it every day. I live out in the street right here.
You're still paying for it. Even if you live on the street, you're still paying for it.
You pay more for it on the street than you got a place.
So you ready? You ready for a new beginning, huh?
Yeah, I don't care, bro. I'm busy. I got things to do, money to make. And you have a good day and go, God.
All right.
Take care, bro.
All right, man. Are you a vet? Why is that? How did that come to be? How did it come to be?
Came actually from Willie Lynch. Willie Lynch was actually a formula, which
was he
Willie Lynch?
Person?
He was a slave master actually of the times in the 1500s, and what he did, he formulated a formula in which the lighter slaves is not to like the darker slaves. The darker slaves to have animosity against the lighter slaves. To beat your children, to beat the slave, the father, in front of the children and the women, or to cut the baby out of the woman in front of the children and the man, will show the rest of the people that you have to fear this. So after so many hundreds of years of this indoctrination, it became genetically programmed in us to have animosity towards us, to have a disliking towards us, to look at my brother and to say, when I see my brother, instead of smiling and giving my brother a hug, I'm looking at my brother and seeing what kind of Jordans he got up.
Yeah,
why I ain't got that.
Yeah,
look at that chain.
Yeah, that's
you know, but this was programmed through the Willie Lynch Act.
Wow.
It was actually a document that was passed to all the plantations during the 1515s, during the time when we first came here to Jamestown, Virginia.
Wow.
It's where the first slaves migrated, and when they brought us from the Caribbean, because they kept a lot of the ones in the Caribbean, they were the wild ones. So they had to try to separate the ones that wasn't really wild yet, and try to keep them humble. Because the West Indians and the Indians would murder the slave masters. Some of them would get away, some of them would die. Just as they implemented that scalping was started by the Indians, when in fact, scalping was started by the Europeans who came here and who loved the hair of the Indians so much that they would scalp the Indians, sell it, the hair, as some of the girls' hair weave, or the people, they would keep it as a souvenir, and also as the bounty hunters would prove that they killed the Indian that was wanted dead or alive. They would bring in the scalp of the Indian hair as proof that they had killed the Indian.
So I noticed this is like a shelter, right? Can you speak on a little bit on, is there a housing crisis within New York, America?
Yes,
Is that something that is, how could you say, a conspiracy behind it?
Well, I feel anytime you do injustice and you keep people in poverty in a state where they can at least be provided a chance to advance for themselves, then of course we are affected with these problems. We are affected. These things are bad for us because these are all forms of injustice. A lot of these people have mental issues. A lot of these people have bad family upbringings. A lot of people have drug addictions. A lot of these people, we have to start, instead of taking all this money to go over there just to occupy land to get opium, which is one of the major ingredients to create heroin, which George Bush's biggest economy, you understand, is the drug that he brings in and he exports, you understand, and the drugs that he controls. Because every drug that they take off the street, every gun they take off the street, they recycle it. It's like when they recycle bottles and paper bags. They recycle drugs and they recycle. So they actually recycle or attempt to recycle generations and periodical generations of people. This is why they try to keep us in a Willie Lynch, so that they can keep this like a revolving door. The more people without homes, the more people without jobs, more people without education, they have a harder time trying to make it for themselves out of any state of oppression. So when you have oppression, you have injustice, you have poverty, you have a cast of other situations that occur and come right along with it.
That's deep. So that's when like that prison thing comes into play. That keeps the people going in and out like a revolving door.
Exactly, just like the shelters here are the same way that the penitentiaries is constructed. This is constructed in a similar fashion. They have our people living in chairs, in particular right here, the open door. You understand? They have our people, they get paid off of their Medicaid, they get paid for their signature, you understand? And they get paid for every black brother that's in that penitentiary. They get something, they write off in taxes, tax write-offs, you understand? These people, this is a business for them. Murder, you understand? Incarceration, no education, poverty, because then we will always need them. So long as we always need them, because we are in the lowest state of oppression and poverty, they will always be able to make money off of us.
Do you think that the so-called black, Latino, and oppressed people, but especially like the black and the Latins within America will eventually rebel against this oppression? Do you see that coming in the near future or long
We are
term?
rebelling, but we are more likely to rebel on one of our own people.
Wow, that's true.
You know, and it's crazy that it's us doing it to us, you understand? When I feel that if oppressed people's being oppressed, then they should have a right to defend themselves.
Right.
But to be a rebel with the cause is a cause that's gonna change and be a benefit to the future, the youth might rebel. but it depends on how we guide them or how we teach them. Let's teach them to be rebels with a cause rather than without a cause, because anybody that doesn't stand for anything will fall for anything. If you don't stand for something, you fall for anything. So, indeed, we will rebel, but the question is to yet to be known, will we rebel against injustice? Or will we rebel against our own selves? Not allowing ourselves to grow and prosper, because we are running and we are listening to all these rap videos. Half of these rap dudes never bust a ratchet.
Wow.
Half of these dudes is homosexuals, actually.
Can we get into that? Can we get into the rap? Yeah. Do you think that's a control mechanism?
Yeah, it's controlled by higher entities who a lot of these record companies is run by the Zionists. I'm not anti-Semitic, but they're ran by Zionist powers, you understand? And they are basically programmed, or they're made to not say what they want to say, because brothers like Common says, Dead Prez, they don't get the airtime like a 50 would, like a J, because they contributed to keeping emphasis on the drug deals when they don't even have to sell drugs no more, when they don't sell drugs no more,
right?
Because they're this rich. Why condemn a people by keep promoting the same ignorance that you're trying to teach them how to escape from, or you yourself had used rap as a way to escape from it?
Wow.
Why would you use the same element that you are trying not to promote, but to promote it? Because if you don't promote it, you will not be commercialized, you will not get no airplay.
Wow.
And this is like, this whole system is Illuminati system in the music industry as well. That's why you see a lot of these rappers with no t-shirts on in their videos, because you think they trying to sell sex to the women. They actually trying to sell sex even to the men nowadays.
Wow.
That's how pathetic it's getting.
Wow.
If you go on YouTube, a brother that I know made a documentary called Food Wanted for Treason, which is dealing with also a lot of the higher powers, the high images ranking Bloods and Crips are a part of have a lot to do with homosexuality. Not all of them, but there's a lot. And so it is in the rap game too. A lot of your favorite rappers is homosexuals, and they are put out there to try to make society believe that homosexuality and being a thug is both the same and they can work hand to hand. That's why you see more of your rappers in their videos with no t-shirts on. They're trying to implement this to the kids that homosexuality is cool, and it's cool to be a homo and you can be a thug at the same time. When in reality, a homo is something that is against God, commandments, and it's God against what God gave us, nature. The nature of a woman is that to be with the nature of a woman. So when we teaching our kids this, we are leaving room for our kids to explore drugs, to explore being rapists, being sick in their head, because that's a sickness that nobody is born with. It is planted through generations, through images. As you're a child, or even in the belly of the womb, you hear certain noises, and certain patterns in your brain are affected by certain noises, certain colors that you see, certain things you see as a child. So as due to the upbringing of this, and if you are exposed to homosexuality, you understand, there's no purpose of a man being with a woman, so they are implementing controlled population to keep the black man and woman from having babies, or the Latin man and woman from having babies, the Caucasian man and a Caucasian woman from having babies, because a man and a man can't have a baby. A woman and a woman can't have a baby.
And so from the looks of it, it looks like it's working. Yeah,
it's working because they have more rights than an average person, heterosexual. You punch them in their face, you're getting a hate crime. They punch you in the face, they could probably be coming home. Slap on the wrist. Slap on the wrist. So this is, you understand, the mixed up society that we live in. This is similar to ancient Rome and ancient Egypt. Wow. This is similar to Sodom and Gomorrah. Wow. This is It's crazy. These people are crazy.
It's crazy, man.
They teaching us, even through many commercials, like your favorite cereal.
Yeah.
I go cuckoo for Cocoa Puffs. Look at Lucky Charms. They implemented the rainbow years before the rainbow became a national bandana of homosexual pride.
Wow, that's deep, man. That's real deep, man. 'Cause I know what they boy.
Motherfuckers cold out here. Just got out of the motherfucking joint.
Damn, they had you locked up in the joint?
Man, look at here, man, for a motherfucking step. These niggas was like, yo, I was motherfucking, yo, I was tight, man, and that shit was loaded. Them niggas like scooped me up, motherfucking threw me down, man. I'm tight, man.
Who that, the pigs? The pigs,
motherfucking
right?
D's, man. Motherfucking D's ain't shit. These niggas always on daddy, always on daddy. I tell you what, man, that's why, man, now I go to the psych ward, man. I go to the psych ward. I lay up in the psych ward, and that's what it is, man. I eat and watch cable TV, and every time they want to take me out, I want to kill my motherfuckers. I want to get fucking so I can stay there. So when they put suicide on my goddamn paperwork, you know what I'm saying? They motherfucking, the judge said, let him go. Let him go. Stop fucking with this nigga, man. I'm tired of this shit, man. Yo, man, this motherfucker. Yo, man, Thanksgiving, man, I ain't had shit, man. I'm on the street, man. I'm cold, man. You know what I'm saying? Man. I'm like trying to do this thing, man. I'm short. I'm trying to go. I got to go panhandle now, man. I got to motherfucking go panhandle to get my motherfucking money, man. These motherfuckers ain't hit me like they used to, man. Things are getting tight. They're telling you, man.
Things are getting tight out here.
That motherfucking, you said that motherfucking one. $2, $3, man. My man down here panhandling, man. Trying to get the rest of that gap. So we can motherfucker take that master blast. So motherfucker get right. I'm tired of these motherfuckers trying to take my shit, man.
Who that?
Yo, everybody, man. These niggas are thirsty, man.
Thirsty.
These bitches, and the bitches ain't shit, man. These motherfuckers, they trying to play you till you take your shit. Yo, take everything off, bitch. Take everything off. Fuck that shit. Take everything off. Get on that motherfucking knob, and then I'll give you a motherfucking bitch.
Yeah.
I'm tired of you taking my money for fucking free.
Yo, let's talk about the motherfucking police. Man.
Yo.
What did they get you for, brother?
Man, look at here, man. Everything from 1993 to goddamn 2007. My shit is straight possession. Crack, straight up crack, stamp. That's it, man. I'm one of them coward niggas, but I motherfucking smoke. I'm a dragon. I got motherfucking 2 stacks. And I tell you what, baby, when I hit it, it ain't motherfucking fire. It's goddamn me smoking behind the goddamn.
Let these motherfuckers know what's your name, man.
Man, look at here, man. That's the problem. That's the motherfucking problem. I'm a vet. These niggas always want to motherfucking fuck with me, and I'm over here, homeless. Once you go in the motherfucking real deal, catch a nigga robbing the bank. And you know what I'm saying? These motherfucking police. Yo, daddy, I ain't doing shit. I ain't fucking with nobody. I ain't fucking hurting nobody. All I'm doing is motherfucking laying back and
damn, and they ran up on you for that, huh? Talk about the system, man. You know,
shit. The system is fucked up.
Yeah.
Check this one out, baby. Yo, here we are in Queensbridge, right? In the motherfucking projects, right? Motherfuckers ain't got that much money, but they got some money. But the cops roll up on you. You could be anywhere. They roll up on you and fucking just search you and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? That shit is illegal, man. You can't just fucking do that shit. But these motherfuckers, they do that shit and fucking lock you up. How the fuck you gonna roll up on somebody walking and fucking throw him on the ground and then motherfucking search him and find nothing and still take him in?
Damn, that's what they did to you? They ain't find nothing.
All the fucking time, Bob. Sometimes, man, I wish I had somebody watching me during the day, because that's what the shit I could be standing there. These motherfuckers come out, roll up on me, throw me against the motherfucking wall, man. Yo, let's take it down, baby. There's my man over there doing his thing, right? Yo, see him over there doing his thing, baby? Motherfucker trying to make some money right now for me, man. We need a motherfucking blast right now.
Oh, he made money for you?
Yeah, we gotta double up, man. It's cold. Yeah. So I makes mine. I'm gonna take you up to the plaza. Yeah, I wanna take you up there. Cause that's my thing when I'm motherfucking paying. I'm on the car like this. I'm on, yo, please, I'm crying. And you know what? The people help me, man. The people fucking help me, man. And that's a beautiful thing, man. When the people look out for me, man. Because hey, when they down, I'm there for them, man. It ain't all about that bullshit. all about a dollar. It's about helping each other, trying to survive out here. Cause this motherfucker ain't easy, man. It's motherfucking New York. And you know what? Queensbridge is the motherfucking top of the line. Anything and everything going, I don't give a fuck. Don't expect nothing, nigga. Walk in there, you better be on your gun. Cause you know what? Niggas is taking shit. Straight like that. Especially if they don't know you, fuck you. Motherfucker, what? Come on over here. Bah, 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 bah. Out. Your shit is out. You done, you fried. Get the fuck out of here. Don't ever come back up in here, man.
So would you say that we living in some dangerous times?
Yo, man, let me tell you something, man. Right now, people are just trying to get and survive. They don't give a fuck about what is going on in the next man's life. As long as they get theirs, that's it. If you ain't with it, you better get with it. You better be on your gun, because these niggas is popping and taking shit. Straight like that. Yo, check this out, man. Yo, hold me down, hold me down, hold me down. Hold me down, baby. Hold me down.
Man, what's your prophetic vision
my vision right
now? For America, man, for what's going, you know what I'm saying?
Yo, check this out, baby. The war's going on, right? Vets are getting killed, right? Motherfuckers don't give a fuck about, you know, me, you, or any of the vets, man. We getting ready to change presidents right now, man. Check this one out, man. Yo, we need somebody in there, man, that knows what the fuck. Bush is fucking shit up right now, man. He ain't even for the vet, man. Them motherfucking veterans are coming home from the war fucked up, and we ain't getting our full benefits, man. Yo, check this out, man. Society, man, right now, bro, I'm telling you, it's getting fucking tough, man. And I'm tired of this shit, man. Look at me, man. My man's hand me chump change. And how we gonna eat off this? How we gonna get our master blast off this, man? You know what I'm saying? This motherfucker, and I'm lucky to have it. That's $6, $6, $6, $6. No, making up on things. They're making things whereas the Simpson was taking care of some of the handicapped black people, but now they taking all that away because they want you to get out and work. Even when you can't work, they want you to work. They want you to motherfucker, and they tighten up on these motherfucking projects. No longer can you fucking just come up in there. They don't give a fuck about us, man. Yeah. All they want to do is make it harder and harder and harder where we can't motherfucking do nothing. And we got no rights up in there because they motherfucking own the motherfucker. They come in the building, they open up your apartment, they kick it in, the cops kick the fucking door in. They don't give a fuck. In respect, we had none over here, man. We need to get some motherfucking respect. We need to stand up for our rights up in this motherfucker. Because right now, baby, shit is fucking off the hook.
So
man.
What is it gonna take, yo? What is it gonna take?
You know what it's gonna take, man? We need to get unity in our black system. We need to get more people working together as a family and put some money together and help each other and stay strong, man. Whereas these motherfuckers they come from Long Island, they come from fucking Pennsylvania, they come down here, they motherfucking just run over us, and they don't have a clue of what the fuck is going on. We fucking got families just like they do. We motherfucking got kids we gotta take care of, man. You know what I'm saying? They don't know what the fuck is going down, Daddy. Yo, Daddy, we gotta do what we gotta do, man. Things ain't always pleasant, but you know what? We gonna survive. Guaranteed, man. We gonna be strong, man. We gonna be strong, baby. I'm telling you, Jay, we gonna handle it, man.
And like you been saying, man, why the people so docile to what's going on? In your opinion, why they can't see the obvious?
Well, you know what it is, man. People trying to survive, and what it is, man. Sometimes they just want to just leave it the way it is, man. They don't want to put themselves at risk and get their family hurt. And you know what I'm saying? It's just fucking, it's Tyson, man. And if we not together in unity, you know what I'm saying? It is what it is, baby. It is what it is, baby. I'm telling you, man. Like, yo, you want to make that, baby? You had that big joint before, baby. Huh? Yeah, give me $2, baby. So you can get that big joint. Yo, you did good, man. I mean, you know, I just do what I gotta do. Huh? I just do what I gotta do. All right, Daddy. You know what I'm saying? Yo, but you know what, Daddy? You know what? We're gonna survive, man. That's how it is, baby. How you doing, baby? You know what I'm saying? It's cold out there, man. It's cold. And it's the holidays. You know, the D's are rolling. They're riding around and they harassing people. You know what I'm saying? They come over here, but you know, if you go out that way, you don't see none of that, man. None of that, man. It's always over here in our neighborhoods, man. I mean, granted, you know, people doing what they gotta do to survive, man. That's what it is, man.
Yeah.
Some people, we don't have them, they don't want to give jobs out to some of the guys, things of that nature, man. So we do what we gotta do, man, to help each other, man. And the love is there, man. The love is there. The love is there within the community, man. Because I'm gonna tell you something, man. When brothers are down now, man, I'm gonna tell you something. They come in and help each other, man. But the thing is, man, if we don't stick together, man, it ain't gonna happen, man. They're gonna keep picking at us, keep pulling us apart, keep locking us up, unjustified, for no fucking reason at all, man. And that's what's happening, Daddy. That's that bullshit, you know what I'm saying? Yo, check it, Daddy. We gonna get strong though, man, as a family, man. Right. That's what's up, man. Yo, like I'm on the street, man. I'm a 12-year veteran, right?
Yeah.
Hey, yo, look at me, man. 2 wars, Grenada Desert Storm, right? All fucked up, right? All fucked up and shit, but you know what? I'm about to give it up, man. Yo, I can't deal with this shit anymore, man. Saying, like, check this out, man. As a black man, I don't give a fuck if you ain't doing nothing. You ain't got to be doing nothing. I'm saying you could just motherfucking just be standing there. Ain't never been locked up, ain't never been nothing in the system. And these motherfuckers will roll up on you and motherfucking try to put your ass under. Just like that.
So it's a conspiracy.
No fucking reason at all. They don't give a fuck. When you of color, it's like you going down. They want to get you so you got a record so you can't do shit. Once you get a record, it's like certain jobs you can't get, certain things you can't do, certain things like that, you know what I'm saying? And it's fucked up, Daddy, you know what I'm saying? So as a black man, we have to be on our toes all the fucking time, man. We got to be ready, right, you know what I'm saying? If it ain't right, you know what I'm saying, we better get it right, because we got an X on us, man. That's what's up, man.
Yo, see me and my man with this black memory? When I finish with this, y'all got to remember me. But right now, I'm quick to tell y'all to back off. I'm gonna let this rap off. It's like spitting the Mac off. Tear the whole half of your back off. I'm gonna tell y'all something. Black Memory is a documentary. On the strength, when y'all see me, you're gonna be like, there you go. I want y'all to remember me, and y'all got to mention me. I'ma keep it real for these 3 minutes. On the strength, I'ma eat the mic. It's visible, man, like Popeye eating spinach. This is how I do this. I'm going after y'all and telling y'all the truth like Popeye be effing up Brutus. See, I don't want to say nothing flagrant or foul. I'm the all-star favorite, man. I've been doing this since I was a little child. I'm 49 years old. My birthday was October 2nd. 1959 I was born. I used to carry. Let me chill, yo. See y'all later.
Let me give you a little bit of knowledge, man. Something I learned. Being here 47 years. As an African American male. Here in these United States of America. 90% of the people don't want to hear your problems. And the other 10% glad it's you.